Okay, boys and girls, so today is probably going to take a turn that you guys weren't expecting. Today we are going to be pulling the motor out of my Skyline GTR, and I know what you guys are probably thinking. You guys are probably thinking, hey, why the heck are we pulling the motor out of this thing? I just got everything dialed in. This thing was literally just about to hit the road. Long story short, we ran into a few problems. Let me actually go ahead and pull the 350 out of here so we have some more room to work with, and then I'll go ahead and explain why we're pulling the motor out of this thing. The Z is just straight Teddy whopping it right now. Yeah, baby. All right, so this car has been so on and off and up and down. A lot of you guys are probably just confused on what's going on, so I'm just gonna give you guys a little quick refresher. So about a year ago, I bought one of my all-time dream cars, an R32 Skyline GTR, and then a month later, it got into a car accident, and then I didn't drive it for about another 2 months. Then I decided to upgrade the turbos to push more power, and that didn't work out, so then I just went big single turbo, and then when I finally got that sorted, I went to the dyno. Turned out I had a massive oil leak. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's some oil dripping down there. Oh man. However, we did push 330 horsepower. My dumbass totally forgot to upgrade the stock fuel injectors. See, at first, I thought it was just the oil pan that was leaking. Turns out, it might be just a little bit more than the oil pan. It might actually be the oil pump gasket that actually gave out, and it could be a faulty oil pump. And so rather than taking it to a shop and paying an absurd amount of money just to fix a gasket, we're gonna go ahead, pull out the motor, give the entire motor a refresh. I wanna change out all the gaskets. I wanna change the piston rings. I wanna just change out anything that looks like it's on its way out. That way, we're gonna have almost a brand new RB26. We're gonna be able to push just a little bit more power, so we can bump up from 330 horsepower to maybe 400 or 450 horsepower. And then also the motor is gonna be a little bit more reliable, or at least reliable for an RB. Reliable and RB just don't even seem like they should be in a sentence together. Today's goal is to pull out this motor. By the end of today, I don't want that motor, I don't want that motor in the car anymore. Luckily, I won't be alone. My good buddy Derek's coming, and he should be here in just a few, but me and him are gonna go ham today, pull this thing out. As you guys can see, I already went ahead, removed everything from the turbo side just to make life a little bit easier. Everything's sitting on those shelves back over there. Now, I didn't even try touching the intake side. Pulling out the stock plenum on an RB26 is arguably one of the worst things in the world. No joke, I would choose walking around with wet socks for an entire week rather than pulling this stock plenum out while it's in the engine bay. I know that I have a lot of work ahead of me, but I'm actually really excited because I've never torn down a motor before. I know some of you guys might be a little worried. I know some of you guys are probably like, hey, an RB26 probably isn't the best motor to learn on. I just want to tell you guys, don't worry, I'm YouTube certified. I'll put my certification right up on the screen. I've watched about 15 videos or so we're good. Full send or no send, baby. And there's the backup, boys. Damn, bro. He's just airing out in front of me, totally making me miss my bags. Take a look at the intake side, right? And just tell me how much of a headache does it look like to you?
You're on your own on that one.
Dude, you can't even, oh no, I'm not taking the intake off. I'm leaving that on. Dude, you can't even see the bolts underneath. Like, you cannot see anything. I'm thinking, leave the trans in there. We'll just pull the motor out. You just stop. Wait, so it's still bolted down to the chassis, and that's how much it's moving around. Wait, wiggle it, give it a little wiggle, bro. What the fuck? Bro, that is not good.
Bro, I've never seen this car running.
Yo, chill, come on, why you gotta hurt my feelings like that, bro?
I've known you for 3 years. You've had this for a year, and I've never seen it run. I've seen this car twice. The first time it was red, we were melting your downpipe off, and now we're pulling the motor.
Bro, I hate this car so much. I really hate this thing.
Shake up the Subaru.
It's a love-hate relationship. Huh?
Want my Subaru?
I kind of do. The boys don't know what Subaru you have.
They don't.
And it's fucking sick. You think hour? We can pull it out in an hour?
If we don't fuck up.
2:36 p.m. right now. I think that by 5 p.m. I think we could have it out. If we don't run into any problems, but that's really a stretch because,
it's
you know.
We're gonna run into problems.
What's your type, girth or just skinny?
The thicker the better.
The thicker the better?
Fuck yeah.
Alright, whatever you say, bro. Whatever you say. I'm just We got the 3 bolts that are underneath the trans, like all the way in the bottom.
I got the 4th one.
Oh, you got the 4th one? I'm trying to reach for something I literally can't see, so I kind of just have to feel it out with my hands. Once we get these transmission bolts out, then the motor should be able to come up. spare transmission, and I've been using this as a guide to kind of figure out where all the bolts are and everything. And as far as I know, I think everything's out. I think all the bolts are out. We got the starter off. It was a huge pain in the ass. My hands literally hurt like crazy. I got scratches all over myself. Derek probably wants to kill himself and instantly regrets coming here. But
when it comes to this car, I always regret it.
oh, this car sucks. It sucks to work on. It's such a pain in the ass. I think now we're good to start pulling out the motor.
Almost.
Let's just do it. Let's just lift it forward. I mean, lift it up. Lift it up. Oh, we are there. Yeah, you're there. Oh, you're this time. You're clear. Oh, wait, hold on. No, you're clear. No, we're clear.
And she's almost there.
Oh, you got this probably straight. Now we're just taking off the hoses and all the lines that are still connected to the car. We're cutting the hoses. We're unclipping the wires, and then everything should be good. I mean, like, dude, look, the motor is literally almost out. 3, 2, 1. I want to explain to you guys real quick what's going on with the whole GTR. So you guys saw we pulled the motor out. I'm gonna give the entire motor a refresh. Like, I'm gonna repaint the valve covers. I'm literally gonna tear this motor apart. I've never done it before, so I'm kind of excited, kind of nervous, but we're gonna tear the entire motor apart. We're gonna redo all the gaskets. I wanna repaint this plenum. I wanna make everything look gorgeous. We're gonna try to make it look as new as we possibly can. A common thing that usually goes wrong with these motors is the water pump and the oil pump, and I'm pretty sure the oil pump gasket is completely shot, and I think that's one of the things that's leaking. So I wanna tear this open tomorrow and then just figure out what I have to order to replace. And yeah, we're gonna tear this motor open. And then while the motor is out of the car, we're gonna seize this opportunity. We're gonna go ahead, clean up the entire engine bay. See all these extra wires? I wanna delete everything that we don't need. Oh, kind of like the starter. You don't really need the starter because you can just bump start a car everywhere you go. So we're gonna do a little starter delete.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding, we're not doing a starter delete. ABS is going literally bye-bye. We're literally gonna delete everything that we don't need. And then I wanna just take everything out. I wanna repaint the entire engine bay because, like, look at the engine bay. Like, it's literally, like, look at this. This is so disgusting and grimy. The motor's already out of the car, so we might as well just take the opportunity, make everything super nice. So the motor is gonna be out for a little while. I don't know when it's gonna be back in, but I'm really excited, and I think it's gonna look dope. Dude, this is a big engine bay. Oh, yo, I've never done this before. I've always wanted to do this. Wait, bro, I've seen everybody do this. I've always wanted to do this. Keep going. There you go. Keep going. Come on, keep going. There you go. Oh, there we go.
Is it heavy? Whoa.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, baby, let's go. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yo, where is this oil coming from? Damn. Last night I got the entire motor apart. Everything is just sitting behind me right now. It was definitely a challenge, and it was really awesome to have that new experience. I've never pulled a motor apart before. At some points it was kind of awesome, like learning new stuff, and then at some points it was just a total pain in the ass. I already have / ordered everything that we're gonna need to rebuild this entire motor, so we are gonna be doing that soon. This block is 30 years old. It needs some love, so I'm gonna go ahead, just clean everything off. The cylinder walls actually look a lot better than I was expecting. They're probably probably just gonna need a little cleaning and then we should be good. Pistons and rods are in pretty good condition as well. All we're gonna be doing is replacing the piston rings and I think we should be good. They just need a little bit of cleaning and a little bit of love. This thing was honestly a really cool experience. If you guys are ever thinking about it, I'd say go ahead, full send it. I mean, that's my motto. Like you guys know, I full send everything. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to put this thing back together, to be honest, but I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna enjoy the process and hopefully everything goes smooth. And even if stuff doesn't go smooth, like stuff usually ends up going in my case, I'll try to make the best of every situation. I'm gonna leave it off here right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the process. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.